Hello, my name is Harriet Tubman. I was born in Dorchester, Maryland. Nobody knows what year I was born in, sadly. I am famous for being the most famous conductor on the Underground Railroad. I was also an abolitionist. I was the very first woman to lead a military raid, too. My last slave rescue mission was in 1860. Some other interesting facts about me are, my real name is Araminta Ross. My brother's name was Moses, but people said my name should be Moses, like the one in the Bible, because we are very similar. If I were still alive today, I would be 150 years old. I died from pneumonia in 1950 at the age of 91. Any questions?
Hello, my name is Kristen. I was born in Boston, Massachusetts, 1948, on September 2nd. You may not know this, but I was going to be the first teacher in space. I was picked out of 11,500 people. I was a part of the Teacher in Space program that was started by President Ronald Reagan on August 27, 1984. Some other interesting facts about me are, my son's name is Sky. My daughter's name is Caroline. My daughter is 31. My son is 34. I died at the age of 37. If I were alive today, I would be 70 years old. I died from an explosion on January 28th, 1986 at the age of 37. Thank you for coming to our 4th annual Living History Museum. Bye.
Hi, my name is Coco Chanel. I am a French fashion designer. I am also a model. I was raised in an orphanage and taught to sew. I was 18 when I was let out of the orphanage. In 1945, I moved to Switzerland. I invented the women's suit. I have 6 siblings. They are Lurian, Alephos, Anthony, Austin, Julia, Perry, and of course, me. I also was a cabaret singer before opening my first clothes shop in 1910. That is my early life, and let's move on. I started being a fashion designer in 1909. I was a businesswoman when I was younger. I was the namesake of the Chanel brand, and that Coco-rific. I have a logo for my fashion. It is a C and a C for my name. That is why I'm famous. I grew up in an orphanage, yet it might sound crazy. My mom and dad's names are Jean and Albert. I lived with my family for 12 and a half years. Did you like my life? I made a perfume called Chanel No. 5. I have 6 siblings. I have a bitter personality. My spirit animal was the lion. I had always been copied. My favorite color was black. I had close ties with the Nazis. I was seen crying only once. I had a lot of facts. Here's Jan 10, 1971. I died when I was 88 years old. My death was immediately not known. I am 198 today.
Hello, my name is Audrey Hepburn. I was born in Exilius, Belgium on May 4th, 1929. I am famous for Breakfast at Tiffany's and My Fair Lady, my speeches, and my 2 Academy Awards. My mom was very happy. People were coming and rushing to the theaters for all the movies. They were happy. I loved it, and all the good reviews. Some other interesting facts about me are I helped a lot of children and a lot for the homeless people. I was a humanitarian. I did change people's minds about things they would want to do. When I was about 9 or 10, I started ballet. After practice, my feet really hurt. I had a very cute outfit, and a famous actor asked me to dance for her. If I was still alive, I'd be 88 years old. I died of appendix cancer on January 20th, 1993, at the age of 63 in Switzerland. Any questions?
Hello, my name is Bob Ross. I was born in Daytona Beach, Florida on October 29, 1942. I am famous for painting and creating and hosting the TV show The Joy of Painting. The show played in Maine from January 11, 1983 to May 17, 1994. Taught people how to make oil paintings. Aunt Kowalski helped me build my $15 million business. I sold art supplies and how-to books. The wet and wet oil painting technique, paint on paint, so the project didn't take as long. Some other interesting facts about me are I was in the U.S. Air Force. I lost a finger when I was a carpenter, and I had a snake, armadillo, and an alligator. If I were alive, I would be 76 years old. I died from cancer on July 4th, 1995, at the age of 53.
Hello, my name is Alexander, but you might know me as Alexander the Great.
I was born in Pella, Macedonia in 356 BC. I am famous for conquering 2 million square miles. The places I conquered were Egypt, parts of Asia, parts of Greece, and Persia. I'm also famous for riding Bucephalus because my dad, Philip II, couldn't. Some other interesting facts about me are my horse's name in English is Oxhead. I ordered my army to build a land bridge. I was a lord, pharaoh, and king all at the same time. Also, my sons were both murdered before adulthood. If I were alive, I would be 1,695 years old. I died from being sick on 323 BC at the age of 33.
Hello, my name is Virginia Apgar. I was born on June 7, 1909 in Westfield, New Jersey. I am famous for being a doctor and inventing the Apgar score. If you don't know what the Apgar score is, it's a way to quickly check the health of babies immediately after birth. Appearance, pulse, grimace, activity, and reflexes are the things I test babies on. Some other interesting facts about me are, by the late 1950s, I had helped with or delivered over 17,000 births. I never got married and I never had any of my own children. A friend and I made musical instruments, including a cello, a viola, and 2 violins. I was also a part of the March of Dimes Foundation to help babies. If I were alive, I would be 109 years old. I died from liver failure on August 7, 1974, at the age of 65. Feel free to read my report. Any questions?
Hello, my name is Joanne Rowling, but many people know me as J.K. Rowling. I was born in Gloucestershire, England, on July 31st, 1965. I am famous for writing books for children and adults like Harry Potter and Courier of Evil. I was also the founder and president of Lumos. At first, my book was not well received. It was rejected many times, but finally a man named Christopher Little published it, and it became popular and quick. Soon there were movies, Harry Potter and Fantastic Beasts. There was even a play. Some other interesting facts about me are, my original copy of Harry Potter was rejected by 12 publishers, and I was the first billionaire writer. After Harry Potter, I wrote 2 books under my pen name, Robert Galbraith, Silkworm and Courier of Evil. I am 53 years old. To learn more about me, read my report. Do you have any questions?
Hello, my name is Annalise Marie Frank. I was born in Frankfurt, Germany on June 12, 1929. You may know me as Anne Frank. I am famous for hiding from the Nazis because my family was Jewish. Nazis were capturing all of the Jewish people. While we hid, I wrote in a diary about my life, thoughts, and feelings. After my father was released, my father published my diary. My diary was called The Diary of a Young Girl. My diary helped people, even grown-ups, understand what it felt like to be a Jew in World War II. Some other interesting facts about me are, I called my diary Kitty. Kitty was red and white. I dreamed of becoming a famous writer and never knew that I achieved my goal. If I were alive, I would be 88 years old. Unfortunately, I was captured from my hiding place when I was only 15 years old. Later, I died from typhus fever on March 12, 1945, while at a concentration camp at the age of 15. Feel free to learn more about me, Annalise Marie Frank, by reading my report. Have any questions?
Hello, my name is Theodore Seuss. I was born in Springfield, Massachusetts on March 2nd, 1904. I am most known for my children's books. I was also known for my goofy drawings. Most beloved books I wrote were The Cat in the Hat, Horton Hears a Who, How the Grinch Stole Christmas, Green Eggs and Ham, One Fish, Two Fish, Red Fish, Blue Fish, and To Think That I Saw It on Mulberry Street. I had 17 animated movies made after my books. Some of the other books I wrote were The Lorax, Fox, All the Places You'll Go, Fox and Socks, Wacky Wednesday, The Sneetches, Bartholomew and the Ooblet, Yertle the Turtle, Hop on Pop, ABC, Horton Hatches the Egg, If I Ran the Zoo, The Butter Battle Book, The Foot Book, Sleep Book, and The Cat in the Hat Comes Back. I won 8 awards, including the Caldecott Medal 3 times, in 1948, 1950, and 1951. The Pulitzer Prize in 1948. Emmy twice in 1978 and 1982. Regina Medal in 1982 as well. Those are the 8 awards I won. My parents' names are Henrietta and Theodore. I also had a sister 2 years older than me named Margarita. I love to go to the zoo, and since my dad helped at the zoo, I got to play with the baby animals. After a visit to the zoo, I would go home and play and draw pictures on the walls. I married Helen Palmer on November 29th, 1927. Helen and I also had 2 dogs. Helen died on 1967 from cancer and depression. When Helen died, I married Audrey Diamond on June 21st, 1968. I died on September 24th, 1991 from oral cancer. I died at the age of 87. If I were alive today, I would be 115 years old. Thanks for stopping by to learn about me, Dr. Seuss.
Dear beloved, we are gathered here today to get into a thing called Living History Museum. It means I'm going to tell you about me, Prince. First, I'm going to tell you about when I was born. I was born on June 7th, 1958. So now I'll tell you about why I'm famous. I played guitar, keyboards, piano, bass, and drum. My favorite guitar is my love symbol guitar. Now I'll tell you some things about my life. My mom's name is Maddie and my dad's name is John. John. They divorced in 1968. I won all the Grammy Awards in my career. So now you know some things about my life. Now I'm going to tell you some other facts. I played at the Super Bowl halftime show in the rain on February 4th, 2007. It was so much fun. Most of my hits were recorded in my hometown at Paisley Park. I wrote my first song when I was 7. Wow, so long ago. So that was some other facts that you may have not known. So this part is when I died. Said I died of the flu and something else, but let's not talk about that. I died April 21st, 2016, almost 2 years ago. Said I died because my hits were just getting better and better. So now you know some things about my death, and goodbye. And when you hear my music, think about me. Goodbye.
Hello, my name is Michelle Obama. Thank you for taking your time to come and learn about me. I was born on January 17th, 1964 in South Chicago, Illinois. I'm famous for being the first African American First Lady and being the 41st First Lady. I became First Lady in 2009 when my husband Barack Obama was elected president. I am also famous for helping children and families around the world. I have a bunch of charities such as Let's Move and Be the Change. I have one charity award for GIF Star. I have 2 dogs. My oldest dog's name is Bo. She was born on October 9th, 2009. My youngest dog's Sunny, born June 11th, 2012. They both are Portuguese water dogs. I have 3 nicknames. I have the Closer, the Flotus, and the Resonance. My favorite color is lavender, and my favorite sport is tennis. When I was growing up, my favorite food was mac and cheese. And my family had a tradition where my whole family skipped 2nd grade, including me. Some of my famous friends are Ellen DeGeneres, Oprah Winfrey, Justin Timberlake, and Jimmy Fallon, and Beyonce. I'm still alive today giving speeches around the world. I gave a speech at a city college, raised summer job speech, and I have a Let's Move charity, and a peace charity, and a cancer charity, and a children's charity. My parents are Fraser, Mariana Robinson. I have one sibling, my older brother. My dad had multiple sclerosis, but he never missed a day of work. He was a blue-collar worker, and my mom was a stay-at-home mom. I went to Bryan Elementary School, and I went to Winfrey M. Young High School. I also loved to do whatever my big brother did. I was a good student and I loved to play piano. I once said, when they go low, we go high. Even though I'm done being the First Lady, I am still doing amazing, positive things in the world. Any questions?
Hello, my name is Bruce Lee. I was born in San Francisco, California on November 27, 1940. I am famous for being a revered martial artist. I was an actor and a filmmaker for movies like Fist of Fury and Enter the Dragon. I'm also famous for creating the technique Jeet Kune Do, which is a style of fighting where you fight without fighting. So you actually just make your opponent tired. I was known as the fastest martial artist in the world. And that's all the facts and why I'm famous. Now let's get going on my interesting life facts. In 1966 to 1967, I was way too fast for movies to shoot cameras. I was the 1958 Hong Kong Cha-Cha champion, which is a dance competition. I was sent to America because I fought all the time, and my parents thought if I moved in with my uncle, then I'd stop. but actually my uncle just trained me to keep fighting. I had a couple of nicknames and they were Mosi, Tang, Little Phoenix, Siphon, and Siphon. I am 32 years old. If I were alive today, I would be 78 years old. I died from cerebral edema, which is a swelling in my brain, in July 20th, 1973 at the age of 32. Any questions?
Hello, my name is Wayne Gretzky. I was born in Brantford, Canada on January 26, 1961. I am famous for scoring the most goals of any hockey player in the world. In my career, I have scored 894 goals, 1,963 assists, and 50 hat tricks. I was not a greedy player, as you can see from my high assist record. Some other interesting facts about me are, I have played hockey from 1979 to 1999. I was 6 feet tall and no extra inches. I played for 4 teams in the NHL. The teams are the St. Louis Blues, Oilers, LA Kings, and the Rangers. I'm 57 years old now and I live in California.
Oh, heads up, I'm about to hit a home run. Oh, hi, my name's Kurt Puckett. I was born in Chicago on March 14th, 1960. I'm famous for being an all-time professional baseball player. I played center field my whole entire life. I love my baseball years. Some other interesting facts about me are I played my 12-year career with Minnesota Twins. My major league debut was May 8th, 1984. I died from a stroke on March 4th, 2006 at the age of 45.
Hello, my name is Sean Wyatt. I barely made it here. I was born September 3rd, 1986 in San Diego, California. I'm most well known for snowboarding. I've won 3 Olympic gold medals, and in the X Games I've won 13 gold medals, 3 silver medals, and 2 bronze medals. I also like to skateboard and surf. I've won 9 ESPY awards. I'm sponsored by Target, Red Bull, Oakley, Burton Snowboards, Birdhouse Skateboards, and many others. I was in the movies Cloud 9 and Friends with Benefits in 2011. I live in California with my parents. My parents' names are Kathy and Roger White. I inspire kids all around the world to go for their dreams and believe in themselves. Thank you for stopping by to learn about me. Do you have any questions?
Hello, my name is James Naismith. I was born November 6, 1861 in Almonte, Ontario, province of Canada. People call me the father of basketball because I invented the game. In 1891, I invented the game of basketball at the age of 30. I was a gym teacher at the Springfield, Massachusetts YMCA. I came up with the game using 2 peach baskets and a soccer-like ball. The goal is to try and throw the ball in the baskets. The hardest part about my invention was every time someone scored, I had to call the janitor to come with the ladder and get the ball down. I later came up with the idea to cut a hole in the bottom of each basket. This made the game much easier, and that's how the game of basketball was invented. My parents are John and Margaret Naismith. I have 1 sister and 1 brother. I married Maud Sherman. After her death, I later married Florence Kincaid. I have 5 children: Margaret, Maud, James, John, and Helen. I died November 28, 1939, of a brain hemorrhage at the age of 78. I once said, be strong in body, clean in mind, to lofty ideals. Any questions?
Hello, my name is Mike Modano. I was born on June 7th, 1970 in Livonia, Michigan, U.S. I am famous for getting 561 goals in the National Hockey League and won the Stanley Cup. In 1988, at the age of 17, I got my first overall draft to the Minnesota North Stars. I was named to the NHL All-Rookie team for the 1989 to 1990 season, which earned me a trip to the NHL All-Star Game. In 1993, the North Stars moved to Dallas, and I became a Dallas Star. I had 2 very good seasons in Dallas, and I was very popular with the fans. In 1999, I won the Stanley Cup with the Dallas Stars. I played my final pro hockey season with the Detroit Red Wings. The Dallas Stars retired my number 9 jersey in 2014. I was only the 4th player to be given that honor by the team. I scored 561 goals with the North Stars, Dallas Stars, and the Detroit Red Wings. I was named one of the top 100 greatest players in NHL history. I retired from hockey in 2011. In 2007, I married Willa Ford, but in 2012, I got divorced with Willa Ford. In 2013, I remarried and still married to Allison Micheletti. I had twins in 2014, Jake and Kate, and in 2016, a daughter, Reese. Now I live in Dallas, Texas. I was inducted into the Hockey Hall of Fame in 2014. I am the founder and current vice president of the Mike Modano Foundation, Incorporated, offering assistance to children and families affected by child abuse. I am an avid golfer, often golfing with my former teammate, Brett Hall. I once said out there on the ice when the game is on the line, I want to be the one who decides the game. Thank you for listening to me. Hope you learned a lot. Do you have any questions?